I can't believe I'm doing this. Yo. Hey. Hi guys, welcome to this new channel. Welcome to this new space, and welcome to me starting over. The series of starting over, doing new things, pushing ourselves to new boundaries, and really surrendering to the plan and rather the guidance of the Lord. I came on here to let you know that I do have a new channel. This new channel is active right now, and I do really hope that everyone on that old channel, tell everyone over there to come here, because there's nothing happening there, guys. There's really nothing happening there. Everything is happening here now, and I also want to tell you guys the story of how we got here and how I just had to literally surrender and be like, okay, this is what is happening. I'm going to have to accept. But before we do that, please do click the subscribe button. If this is the first time you're seeing this face, it's everyone's first time seeing this face on this new channel. So please do subscribe, join the family, because kumnandi apha. But I will not forget the line that I used in that old space, and we're gonna talk about it. But there's a line that I used to say that, thank you so much for coming back. You didn't have to, but you did, and that means the world to me. Thank you so much for coming to this new space. You didn't have to, but you did, and that means the absolute world to me. So I wanted to tell you guys that we are here now. We are starting over. It was sad, and that's the story I'm gonna get into, but it's happening. Let's get into today's story, guys. So, as you guys know, I was running my channel. Everything was great. My channel was growing. Guys, I had just hit 1,000 subscribers, okay? That took me 4 years. It took me 4 years to literally get to a point. I started that old channel in 2020, and it took me 4 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I do blame that on inconsistency. I do blame that on not taking this platform seriously. But also I blame that on maybe not taking myself seriously. But I was excited. We got to 1,000 subscribers. I was starting to be consistent. We were posting every week. And then December hit, right? And then December hit. December 2023 ended me, but I'm still standing. 2023, it's nice. I think around the 16th or the 14th, I'm not sure, but it was a weekend in December. A friend of mine invited me and my very close friend to come and have lunch at his place. Guys, it's a normal Decembering day. We're visiting people. Gidi brai, homonati, gidi chomi, gidi family. Wait again. It's December. I was literally just trying to December. I'm just a young girl trying to live my best life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway. So he invites us to his place to go and basically have lunch at his place. He was like, I'm going to cook for you guys. Come see my place. You guys have never been to my place. And we were like, oh, great. I go with my friend who was pregnant at the time. We get there. It's got a beautiful home. Obviously, everyone is greeting each other. Gumnandi, gumnandi, gumnandi. Tell me why. As I'm greeting this guy, this friend of mine, our hands bump each other, and my phone that had the previous YouTube channel falls flat on its face. And as I'm picking it up, the screen, the whole screen part of the phone stays behind. As I pick up the phone, the whole screen of the phone stays behind. I take out I'm shocked now. Now him and I are both shocked. Oh my goodness. Like, he's obviously feeling bad, like, I broke your phone, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, you know what, it's okay. Like, I'm trying to make light of the situation. I pick up the pieces of my phone, guys. The whole back part. I was owning an iPhone X at the time. So the whole back part, if you own an iPhone X, you know that back part, that's like that black glass. Let me tell you something. That glass was shattered. I was seeing the insides of my phone. I was seeing the intestines of my phone. But I'm like, no. So as we're sitting, we get there, obviously we get settled, and he offers us, what are you guys gonna have to drink? What do you guys want, some snacks, whatever. As I'm sitting there, it then hits me that no man, ang sana phone. And mangiphuma la angina-plan yokuthi ifoni ngizoyitholaphi. Literally, I had no plan as to where I'm going to get a phone, how I'm going to fix the phone. Mind you, my toddler at the time, not even at the time, right now, still currently, my toddler sleeps with white noise playing in the background. And I play that white noise on my phone. So now I'm stressed that all my work is gone. My YouTube is gone. I don't have a phone. I can't contact anyone. I don't know what's going on. It's just me, my friend, and this guy friend of ours who invited us over to have lunch at his place. Right? I'm stressed. Stress is sitting at the highest level. And right, like, I don't want to lie, I was not fine, guys. I was not okay. Like, I was not happy. I was really sad. And I think the guy, he also felt really bad. And there came a point where I just couldn't hide it anymore. Like, I was just sad. I was just sad. I was just like, I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone. But in the back of my mind, I think what was making me happy is that it's okay. Whatever other phone I'm going to get, at least I will still have all my apps. I'll still have all my accounts. All my platforms will be. Right? That's what I'm telling myself. I know my passwords. Everything is good. I have all my accounts. Everything is going to be pashash. The next day, it was Christmas Eve, I think. The next day was Christmas Eve. So yeah, it was around the 23rd actually when we went to go and have lunch at his place, the 22nd. Because then the next day, I remember it was very close to Christmas. Because then the next day, so this guy, because he's feeling really, really bad, that same night, he did not waste time. That very same night. So the first night, obviously, I come home, I don't have a phone. I had to play my daughter, her sleeping noise on the TV, put the sleeping noise on the highest level because my room is all the way on that side, and pray that she can hear it. Luckily for that night, she slept. She could hear the white noise. I slept with my room open. The phone, the TV was literally blasting. It was crazy. The TV was literally blasting the white noise, and we're doing all that stuff, right? All that good stuff. My helper's on the phone. We were like, doing that for the first night, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be my life. And then for no one can contact me, guys. I didn't even have a T-Lily to say, you know what, at least I've got a small phone, a 100 phone, or a 300 phone, or where they can at least, I had nothing. And I guess also Anamdu. So I'm also thinking it's fine. Like, it's not like someone is trying to reach me. It's not like there's someone out there who can't live without me. The only person who can't live without me is my daughter, and she's right here. So it's okay. It's okay. Like, I made peace with the fact that, you know what? Antenna phone. Gandhi, on that same night, so when we left his place, a friend of my mom then calls me and says, listen, I'm Brian. Come by here before Setu goes back to Krugersdorp, because she hadn't seen me in a very long time. Before Setu goes back to Krugersdorp, come by my place. So we're in Midrand, and this lady stays in Centurion. So my friend's like, cool, no problem. My mom was already there because this is a friend of my mom's. Sorry guys, because this lady is a friend of my mom's, right? We get there. I'm now stressed. Okay, I greet this lady. I'm so excited to be there. I saw her children. I hadn't seen her children in a long time, but my friend could tell that it couldn't do off. Now, this friend of mine is very close. She's like a sister to me, right? We're very, very close. And this guy friend that we actually went to go have lunch, whose place we went to go have lunch at, I met through her, right? So, they could see that Andiko right, and they knew that the reason why I'm not okay is because hello. So we left the guy's place around 3ish, because yes, I remember he had to travel back home. So we left the guy's place around 3-4, and then he said that immediately when we leave, he's going to go and pick up his parents, and then they're going to travel back home. So that's why my mom called us and was like, where you guys at? Listen, I'm here at my friend's place. And the friend was like, yes, please come, I haven't seen you in so long, oh my gosh. So I went to go see my mom's friend and then got to see her kids, but they could tell that I wasn't fine, right? And I kept on like mentioning this thing, but hey, I'm sending a phony, guys. And my friend kept on saying, yeah man, we'll sort it out, yeah guys, sort. Gandhi, she knew that this guy, apparently right after we left, this guy called her and said, look, don't tell Setu as yet because I don't know how things are going to go, but I am due for an upgrade on my current phone and I'm thinking of going there right now. I'm thinking of driving there right now. So this man was supposed to go home and this man didn't go home. He went and got the upgrade for his phone, got the new phone, and spent the whole of that first night formatting this phone that I'm currently using, which is his phone, because he is a saint, sent from God. So that first night, I knew nothing. I was just sad. I was crushed. I was broken. Nothing was going well. Kanti, my friend knew all along that they were conniving. He was like, I'm on my way right now. I'm going to the mall. I'm going to get myself a brand new phone. I'm going to upgrade my phone and I'm going to give Setu this phone because I really feel bad because I feel like I broke her phone. You know, and it was an honest mistake. I mean, he played a part. He played a part, but it was an honest mistake. But the fact that he was just like, no, I feel bad, I need to sort this problem out because I guess he was also thinking like, how is this person going to do life without a phone? Because life fakey, guys. Also, let's not make phones our idol. That's another topic, okay? But you get what I'm saying. Then literally a day later, that first night, my daughter and we managed to sleep. I managed to make a plan with the TV. She slept. Got home, she slept. And then that second night, I got the phone. Literally, my friend came over. My friend's like, that day, I remember my friend came over, and later on that day as well, my mom came over. And my friend's like, so I've got great news for you, Sissy. You're going to get a phone today. I'm like, what do you mean? You know, me and Usban Bani have been conniving. We have been plotting. And you know what? He really felt bad, but he didn't want me to tell you anything because number one, he thought maybe it's too much, him actually giving you a phone, but he also thought he doesn't have a choice because you don't have a phone. So he went and I'm like, what? And literally that same day, he called and said, there's an Uber package on the way for you. Your phone is on the way. And voila, I had a phone. I'm excited. I'm happy. My YouTube, I get to, you know. So we start setting up this phone because now he's formatted the phone, right? And meaning all of his accounts, everything of his, the phone is now blank. It's back to factory settings, meaning I can set up my stuff. I can set up my emails and whatever. Cool beans. We try to set up this phone. And we need an email to set up this phone. My sister's doing this for me. My friend is doing this. So I call her my sister. So yeah. So when I say my sister just now, I'm talking about the friend I was with at the lunch at this guy's place. And when I say sister, friend, it's the same person. Okay, so she sets the phone up for me. We get the package. It's cute, and shame he put it in this cute package, like so thoughtful on so many levels, but that's another topic for another day. Then no, it's actually not a topic. Let's not make that a topic. But it was thoughtful. The way he did it, the way the package came, it came with a new charger, it came with a new cover. The phone literally felt like it was brand new. And he's a very techie type of person, so he takes care of like his gadgets and stuff. So it's a well taken care of phone. So my friend is now trying to set up this thing for me. My sister's now trying to set up this thing for me. Tell me why, as we're trying to set up my email, my password keeps on declining. Yeah, decline. I'm like, no, that's my password. I know my password. That's my password for everything. That's my password. So I tell her, that's my email. There's my password. iPhone. That's my email. That's my password. iPhone. I think we spent a good hour. Now I'm trying to think of other creative passwords that maybe at some point I changed my password. in my sleep, and because my password is the same for everything. iPhone. My sister ends up saying, you know what, baby, because you really want to set up this phone, let's just create a password. Now I'm pissed. Because I'm like, no, that password is linked to everything. You can't do that. Like, we cannot. And she's like, well, the more you say we cannot, sissy, is the more we're not going to be able to get into this phone. Is the more you're not going to be able to set up this phone. Is the more on a phone. So what did we do? We create a brand new email, right? And in the back of my mind, it's not hitting me that, babes, your YouTube is linked to your email. Babes, your YouTube is linked to your email. Baby, your YouTube is linked to your email. It doesn't hit me as yet. We set up the phone, get all my apps, Instagram, YouTube, my Bible app, everything. Sit on. Go to my Instagram. I put the password. That is the password for everything. My Instagram is in. Go to my TikTok. The same password. Put that password in. TikTok is in. I'm like, oh, let me set up my YouTube, because I had vlogged that day as well. Oh, no, but then also, I had vlogged that day, but I lost the footage I need on the broken phone. But I'm just like, it's fine. Let me still set up my YouTube. You know what? I will make a video and let everybody know what happened, and I'm using a new phone and whatever. YouTube is like, no, baby. There's no subscribers here. We add a new email. This is a whole new YouTube. You need to add account. Now I'm like, snap. I need to now remember that password. Can I tell you, weeks went by. This was in December. Weeks went by. I let this guy know. So he's happy now that I've got a phone. I'm like, thank you so much for borrowing me the phone, for giving me the phone and letting me use the phone. Like, you didn't have to do what you did. And he was like, no, I felt bad. You needed a phone, and there is the phone. Use the phone. The phone is yours. Oh my gosh. Who's on it? Oh, the second it. I'm sure second it. Use the phone. The phone is yours. I'm like, you are a saint sent from heaven. So as we're talking, as the weeks go by, he's like, so have you set up everything? Is the phone working fine? What's happening? So I tell him, I'm like, everything is working great, but unfortunately, my email is not working, which means my YouTube is not working, which means I can't create content. Now this guy's like stressed. This guy's like, no. So he's in IT, right? And then he says to me, look, if you go to any cell phone shop, maybe they could help you crack the Gmail or the Google system, and maybe you'll be able to access your Gmail and be able to change the password and just get it going. I do that. And the next day I wake up, I go to Vodacom in the mall that's closest to me. I go to Vodacom, I get there. The guy's like, look, babes, if you don't know your password, there is no way we can crack Google. Google is uncrackable. If you don't know your password, the only other solution is if you try to fix that old phone that has your Google and that has your Gmail, because that is the phone that has your email and your YouTube currently active. I'm like, sir, that phone, literally the whole front part and the back part is shattered. There is no way that phone is going to be fixed. And he was like, unfortunately, that's your only option. I come back home, I let this man know. I'm like, nah, that's no. They're telling me they can't crack the code. It's not happening. This guy says, you know what? I'm gonna get one of my guys to come to your place and check out your phone and try to help you with your Gmail. He says, do not worry, I'm gonna get one of my guys to come to your place directly. He's going to contact you tomorrow. He's gonna ask for your location and whatever. The guy actually contacts me that very same night. Hi, I'm Zbanbani. I've been sent by Zbanbani. I have to help you with 1, 2, 3. Let me know where I can find you and let me know what time is comfortable for you. I give this guy the time. I send this guy my location. I'm like, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. He says, great. See you tomorrow. This man drives, and apparently he drove all the way from the east. Drives, and I'm in the west. Drives all the way to get here. We try to crack this thing. It's uncrackable. We go through every route. We go through my iCloud route. My email is not backed up on my iCloud. Like, nothing was working out. And then he says to me, if I'm being honest with you, your only other option is trying to get that phone fixed, or trying to at least get it to switch on so you can change the password so you can access the email here. Because every time we're trying to get into that and change the password on that thing, every time we're trying to change the password now, it's telling me that it's sending me a verification code on the very same email that I cannot access. We tried each and everything. Guys, when I tell you we tried everything, this man left here and he felt so bad that he couldn't help me. And he called, obviously, because he was sent by this friend of mine. He calls and he says, look, there's nothing we can do. And this guy is now crushed. Like, this guy's like, what can we do? Like, we need to get her Gmail. We need to get her YouTube. Like, what? I was so shattered, guys. Like, I was so broken on so many levels. My YouTube was gone. Like, I had worked so hard, even if and I wasn't doing my best, but I had finally gotten to 1,000 subscribers and I had this much watch hours, this much. So I can join the AdSense, I can, start making money off of YouTube. And then I was crushed. This is now in February, right? This is now in Jan, I'm crushed. Like, I'm crushed to the core. February, it starts to hit me that, you know what, it might never happen. But something in the back of my mind says, girl, try and go get your phone fixed. Because I know a guy, right? There's always a guy in a country somewhere who is able to fix something for a very good price. So now I know a guy who I knew that, you know what, if I take this phone to this guy. So I tell this dude, I'm like, you know what, the only other way that I'm thinking of right now, because this guy was saying there's no way that phone's going to be fixed. Like, that phone was in pieces. There's no way. Whoever fixes that phone, please marry him. Whoever manages to fix that phone, marry him. I'm like, no, let me go try my guy. He says great stuff. You know what? Let me know when you get to this guy if he says he can fix it. And I bet you $1 million he cannot fix it. But if he says he can fix it, I'll pay. I'm like, good shot. Dim low. Next day, I grab my little girl. I put her in her stroller. We go to my nearest, my friend. Because my friend will fix anything and everything. I'm like, my friend, here are the pieces. Here are my pieces, booty. See what you do. My friend's like, I can fix. I'm like, I knew you. I knew that you, the man of my dreams. I called this guy immediately. I'm like, my friend says he can fix it. My friend says fixing the phone is this much. Obviously, my friend charged me an arm and a leg because my friend is my friend. Do I understand? My friend tells me the amount. I tell this guy, I'm like, my friend is saying for this much. This guy's like, my friend is saying he's gonna. I'm like, yeah, my friend is saying he's gonna fix. Send the money. This guy's like, okay, cool. If your friend is saying he can fix, I'm trusting your friend. You understand what I'm saying? And we, at the end of the day, we're just trying to get the phone fixed. Right? So, leave the phone at my friend. Yanni, the guy who's helping me, sends me the money because he's saying there's no way this guy's going to fix the phone. But if he's saying he's going to fix it, I'm willing to put money on it. That phone's not going to be fixed. Right? So, sends the money. Pay my friend. My friend's like, see you tomorrow, my friend. I'm like, see you tomorrow, my friend. I'm like, my friend is like my friend. I'm like, my friend. I was happy. I was happy. I was finally going to get back into my phone. Right? That's what's supposed to happen, right? Nyani, the next day I go fix my phone. My phone is on. I'm with my sister-in-law. I'm with Ukanya, my baby sister. We fetch my phone. My friend fixed it. Because when I tell you something about my friend, one thing about my friend, I need to stop making jokes. So he gives me the phone is working, he charged the phone, my friend unfakele screen protector, kumandi yonke into it. Right? Hi, my friend, okay? you just need to unlock it. Now, this phone has been off since December. He says to me, there's your phone. And Nyan, there's my phone. There's my wallpaper. There's me and my daughter there. And the phone is saying, enter the passcode. Tell me why I could not remember my passcode. Now, the way iPhones are set up, you put in the passcode wrong the first time, it says come back after 3 minutes. You put it in wrong the second time, it will tell you come back after 5 minutes. You try again, my friend. That phone will say come back after an hour. Sit and think. I'm saying to my sister-in-law, I'm like, and this is not happening to me. And then again, I'm like, all my iPhones, every iPhone I've ever had, I've always had the same passcode. At what point did I change this passcode before the time we went to go and have lunch at this guy's place? Make it to make sense, guys, because wow, I'm so sorry. It's begun to rain and I've opened the windows because it is hot in this house. I come back after an hour and I'm sitting, I'm cracking my head. I come back after an hour, like, phone's like, babes, come back after 5 hours. You need time. I put the phone away. It was in the evening. Now at this point, I put the phone away, put it in the cupboard in the kitchen. I don't want to see it. I put it in the cupboard where the glasses stay in the kitchen. And I was like, sit here. Went to bed, wake up in the morning, try again. The phone's like, you're not serious. So you know what? Just to get you in the right track, come back after 8 hours. When I tell you I played this game up until my phone completely locked me out. Up until my phone completely locked me out, my phone said, sorry, Dolke, I'm not playing this game with you. You can't unlock me. Phone Yati, I'm not even giving you the option to unlock me anymore. You ain't got no more access. It's either you restart this phone, it's either you format this phone and start over, and when you format the phone and start over, you lose everything. That means I even lose the email I'm trying to access, because that's the only device that email is active on. I remember putting that phone away and I couldn't sleep that night. Guys, I was shattered. I couldn't come here and do this I've been using this phone for a good month now. I couldn't come here and do this because then it hit me now. I have to start over. Even when I go and restart that phone, because now it's fixed. Even when I go and restart that phone and get it formatted, I'm not going to find that email again. I need to start over. When I tell you that hit me, when I tell you when it hit me, it crushed me. I remember the one night my daughter was asleep and I was just crushed. Like, I cried. I was like, Lord? But then I was like, girl, there's nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. Guys, when I tell you I cried, there was a week where I think I was crying almost every day. Every time I see that phone, I was crying literally every single day. And then I decided to pray about it. I was like, Lord, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't understand why I'm in this position. I don't understand why I have to lose my channel. I don't get it. Because really my YouTube means so much to me. You guys mean so much to me. I don't get it. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me close these windows. I hope you guys can hear me, guys. It's raining cats and dogs. And then I remember the one day, like I was just so sad and so crushed about it and so depressed about it. And I tell this guy, and this guy's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry this is happening. And in the process of him saying, I'm so sorry this is happening, I just heard a voice in my in my heart saying, it's a fresh start. It's new beginnings. It's a start over. It's a do-over. And I was like, what? And I remember that night, and I even said that to him. And I said, you know what? Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe what took me 4 years to do on that first channel, God is saying, see what I can do with the fresh start. See what I can do with something new. And he was like, okay, that's one way to look at it. I was like, I don't know which other way. Something is telling me that maybe there's an upside to this. Maybe this memory loss of me forgetting passcodes and passwords, maybe there's an upside to all of this. Maybe there is a silver lining. I slept with so much peace that evening. The next day, my mom, I'm on a call with my mom, and I'm telling my mom this, and my mom is like, there is nothing better than a clean slate. There's nothing better than starting over, because then now you have the power to learn from what you did in the past, what you did on your previous page, and you get to start afresh. And I was like, well, yeah. Well, baby, you're right. And after I got off the call with my mom, I started looking at literally everything that's been happening in my life. I have literally been catapulted and placed in positions where I've constantly had to start over. I had been put in constant positions where I'm constantly losing things and having to rebuild things. I'm constantly, there's a version of myself that I completely lost, and I had to start from scratch and allow God to build me from the bottom up, which He's still doing. And God said, you saw me take you from a very low place. You were gone, ma'am. And honestly, I was gone. And He said, and that old channel was yes, it was good. You were using it as a platform to speak out and all of that stuff. But that old channel also had a lot of who you had shed off. So maybe it is time to start over. You saw me take you from actually a place of nothingness, and I have built you to what you are and what you are becoming. What makes you think that I cannot help you build a YouTube channel from scratch? And this time, you get to do it with me. I was like, Lord, what do you mean? And the Lord was like, you are starting over, you are starting from scratch, and you are going to trust me in the whole process. Guys, when I tell you that the fact that I am shooting a YouTube video right now with 0 subscribers is bogus to me, but I am in a place where I have made peace, and I'm so grateful to even be sitting here with a platform with 0 subscribers to say, I am starting over, but more than anything, I am starting over with God. So it's Setu Gumede 2.0, but it's also Setu Gumede backed up by the heavens. And this is me saying, guys, comment, subscribe, but please know that this channel is a channel that is being driven by God. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know how fast this new channel is going to grow. I was shattered when I lost my channel, but God said, trust me. And here I am today, starting over. I was ready to give up YouTube. I was ready to never do this ever again. I was like, you know what, then maybe YouTube is just not my thing. I had convinced myself that. And God was like, no, you are going to start over and you are going to trust me. So here I am, trusting God on this new channel, and you guys get to come on this journey with me. You guys get to go on this journey with me. So welcome to Setu Gumede's new channel, Setu Gumede 2.0. Honey, I don't know why I called it that. I just thought it had some sounds to it. So welcome to this channel, guys. Like I said, you know, we can get scriptural about this. You know that I can get scriptural about this when it comes to starting over, when it comes to God making something out of nothing. You know that we can get it can go to church real quick. But I just want to say thank you so much for coming onto this channel. and we are trusting God for the growth of this channel. Honestly, I do not know what his plan is. I do not know where he's going to take the channel, but this is the new channel. Please do share the link, and please guys, the ones that are still sitting there on the old channel, tell them there's nothing happening there. My battery's about to die. Tell them there's nothing happening there. Tell them to come here. Their party is here. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for coming to this channel, and let's grow together. Love you loads. Bye.